Space, the most dangerous frontier. These are the tales of Kerman and Kerbals living on Kerbin. Isn't it weird though, how they're called Kerbals even though they live in Kerbin? That would be like saying people are Africans because they live on Earth. This is a dumb intro. After doing a bunch of tourist missions and begging people on the street for money, we have gathered enough to send one single mission to the moon. Let's make it a good one. Bob is happy. He's going to visit the... Oh, never mind. He just realized where he's going. But no, I'm sticking to it. It's fine. I'm sticking to it. It's far too hot inside my room, so... No, my ship. Come on. No. Oh, okay. Ah, Space Fox are so much fun. This game is so much fun. Climb in. This is recreated footage from my first orbit because that didn't record, so... There you go. There's definitely some regret right there. Oh no, that's acceptance right there. This is good. Let's see how far we can go. Let's not waste any fuel, because in the atmosphere there is wasted speed. If you go a certain amount of speed in the atmosphere, it's wasted speed. Because like... I think north is downwards in this world. Because like that's north, right? It's fine. Let's just head for space and then we can sort ourselves out. We're gonna have so much more fuel remaining afterwards. Because this is a ultimate design I designed myself. Yes, I just called my own design ultimate. I mean, I don't get what everyone makes a big deal about. Space isn't complicated, like... It looks complicated, but it actually isn't very complicated. But yeah, I upgraded my space thingy so I can actually see like that how to do it. Huh. There's an actual UFO there flying. In case you're curious, this is the UFO that we sent in space. There's the ball. It's actually got no power, I think. Oh no, it still has it. Ah, but it has no thingy, so it can't actually communicate. So that's the thing. Okay. So yeah, that's the UFO we sent to collect data about aliens and stuff. Into this lonely orbit around the sun. Never mind that. That's a ship from a contract. It basically asked me to test engine for 100k on an escape velocity, so that's going away from Kerbal forever. No one's on board it. I just sent a robot to do it. So yeah, we also got our first orbit as well, which sadly I didn't. I mean, I recorded it, but it was very laggy because I'm a genius. I love this bit, the way they all separate. And now this is where the real fun begins, because we must get into orbit with this single stage. this stage is gonna be orbit and getting to the moon, and this stage should be enough to circle. Actually, to be honest, I don't even need to orbit the moon, I don't think, as per my contract. Yeah, fly by the moon. I just need to clip the moon, basically. And that's what I think I'm gonna do, because I want to get science from the moon, but I actually don't want to land. I can't land. I want to land, but I can't. Man, it should be fine. Now I'm going into a vertical orbit, which is never good. But I believe we should have enough fuel to correct it. I think. So Bum, how are you doing? Enjoying life? My orbit is gonna be such a mess. Then again, you knew already that it was gonna be before you even clicked on this video, so... If you're saying it here at this point, you're here to stay, so whatever I say or do means you'll stay. The most satisfying part. Watch this. The way the blue lines are gonna connect. Yay! That's the most satisfying part. And 70k, yes! We are in orbit. But there's only so little fuel remaining. And I have to waste it trying to reorient my orbit. Damn. Okay, let's make sure this is... Nope. There we go. That should be good enough. Well, not 200k. I mean, I know that it's the good... it's fine. For some reason my ship decided to spin out, so... I just go to the moon. My mouse double clicks, sometimes I can't get this correctly. Come on, just click on the... There we go. Oh, that's the world's slowest bike. Okay, so basically if I now wait for 30 minutes, we should basically encounter the moon once I burn, and then we can like escape it as well at the same time. Cool. See you in 30 minutes. Yeah, it's very finicky when you get to this level because I refuse to do things correctly. Ah, well that's interesting. So I'm basically gonna fly by the moon, but because of the way the gravity works for the moon. Oh no, it fixed itself. Okay. Basically it was saying that because the moon was basically gonna propel me, using its gravity I would have flown outside the Kerbal system. Because there are many systems. This is just Kerbal. There's like Mono, Duna. Like if you go to Duna, there's a moon there. Like I believe that's where the Kraken lives. There's also like Jewel, which is all these moons you can go to. Bob. I want to go to Bob. It's the best moon. Look. There's the Kerbal. And there's the moon. We're so close. It's awesome. I love moon. I love this game. Let's check on the mystery goo. The goo feels right at home here. Let's make sure to get the gravity data. Where did I put the thermometer? Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible. This is probably gonna give R&D guys something to think about for a while. That is true. Huh. Okay, I just realized something. So we're gonna have to spend a lot longer than I thought. Because this is... I'm gonna clip the moon on the second. I'm gonna clip the moon on the second orbit of mine. So basically I'm gonna do an orbit and then the moon is gonna be here. Even though it's here right now. Because space. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so the sun's blocking. Okay, so you see that uh, blue aura planet? That's Kerbin. We're currently at the farthest point that our orbit will take us today. Well, you know, this year rather, because we gotta wait like 11 days till the orbit matches up with the moon, so it's gonna take a while. I'm gonna get some snacks and yeah. I mean, man, it must be so uncomfortable to sit here for like 10 days. Nice view though. Look how close it is, I can see my face there. Okay, so we have officially entered the moon's gravitational pull. So this means that we need to reduce our orbit quickly, because otherwise I'm flying off into Kerbin system, out of the Kerbin system. That's the correct way of saying. So let's make sure we got enough fuel. That's one thing, and I just want to minimize the effort needed. Another reason I bought Bill along is Bob, not Bill. Bill's another guy. He's an engineer. Never talked to him. I don't like engineers. But basically, I brought him along because he can take this stuff and restore it. And if he brings it here, I can basically ditch this, let it burn up in the atmosphere. And the cockpit is made very strong, so it won't actually get destroyed. So I can head very straight down into the earth. Kerman. I mean, I would like to save those parts because they're very expensive, but that's fine. I'm just worried about my current fuel situation. Don't really want to enter the moon orbit, but I might. Okay, let's deorbit ourselves. I mean, deorbiter. Yeah. There we go. It's gonna be in. There we go. I know you're supposed to follow them, and there's like a whole pattern you're supposed to follow, but I just use them as general, like, guidance, basically. But now we are in orbit of the moon. I'm so tempted to land there, but I can't. That's gonna be for the next time. Now you have to come back next time. Emo report. Oh yeah, also I like, yeah. I mean, there is no gravity, so it's like, whee. Okay, I think that's not gonna change. So let's make sure to do an EVA report. Okay, I already have it. And with this side, I think it's time to start heading home. It was fun seeing the moon and Minmus wherever you are. I'm gonna land on you. But time to land home. Oh look, it's a moonrise! Ah, it's not really a moonrise, but basically we have entered now Kerbin orbit, so that's good. Now the question is, how do I use my fuel best? Okay, so here's an interesting thing that I did not know, because I haven't played the latest version so much. This means how much we got stuff like signal, and that means basically if I go here, I can't actually control my ship from here. I can only do it here, like to add notes and stuff. So that's something. Or I can just, I mean, I could just head straight down and hope for the best. That could also be a thing. That would be suicidal, but hey, it would be a thing. A minute now. Any minute now. We got to burn for 2 seconds, so it's gonna be now. Okay, I think that should be enough. Okay, remove this. Oh, I can't actually move till I get closer. I hope that was correct, because I don't have any fuel to spare. Holy moly, I have 6 fuel left, like 6 units. Just close this. We are burning in the atmosphere. Let's just turn the other way. So my heat shield actually does something. Or at least attempts, yeah. I mean, unless a moon... Yeah, actually I'm gonna burn my access speed. And what remains of my fuel. Unless the moon interferes with me, this should go naturally down by itself. So now we just wait, very much. Okay, I got scared there for a minute because it was showing that like it was gonna, the moon was gonna take me again. And yeah, we pretty much do this for the rest of time. I mean, good. I mean, it was like 12 million. Now it's only 7 million. See you on the ground, I suppose. We're down to 3.5 million. It's only taken 68 days, but we are down. Actually, my contract is probably gonna expire by the time I reach Earth. Although the contract is actually technically speaking completed, so I did my flyby of the moon. So it's been about like 12 hours, and we're finally getting to that point where I can actually get back to Earth. Because I think this is gonna be the last time I have to orbit. It's Bob is gonna go crazy once he lands on Earth. It's on Kerbal. He will completely be insane. He just spent 67 days in space alone, with no one to keep him company. This used to be light, man. Now it's completely dark. I'm not even sure where I will land actually. Because I think once this reaches 40k, that's it. It's like 45k, it's gonna pull me in so fast that this is gonna decrease faster than it actually can. Yeah, this is the last orbit. 600k, this is already changing, see? It's moving, because this is decreasing. So I'm actually gonna land somewhere around here, I would guess. Actually, I think that's the space center is actually here. I think. Or okay, there. It's literally on the map, dumbass. No, I didn't notice. Okay, yep. Okay, too much map work. Well, let's pray that my strategy worked. Quick save, just in case. Now my heat shield is working fine because I saved it. And let's see, this slowly decreases. Speed is gonna be basically fall off. And my shoots should deploy. Oh, don't flip it. Yep, this is the big part because I'm getting to that point where I'm just getting sucked into the Earth. Kerbal. Basically what I was doing there before, I was skimming the atmosphere. But this is where the deep part begins. Try to keep it. can, I would like to save those engines. So well, yes, this can actually explode, and you know, place all my shoots in front. I would prefer if this didn't explode and separate, because I want those engines. Those are expensive. Then again, I'm currently loaded, so 300k, because I did so many things, and the amount of science I'm gonna receive from this is gonna be pretty good, pretty good. Okay, 1,500, 30,000 feet above, meters above sea water, water. Oh yeah, it's sea level, isn't it? Water level. No, I don't know. It's like sea water. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're safe. We're safe because once it reaches below 1k, the heat doesn't affect us anymore. And this survived, and my shoot should deploy correctly. Awesome. Only took like 30 days orbiting the Earth and just constantly burning up in the atmosphere to survive. NASA, you should hire me. This is how you save ships from re-entry. And the glorious shoots deploy. I'm sure Bob has never been more happier to see this site. Okay, let's see how much I got, and then I'm gonna end the recording for the day. This was basically one single mission for the entire video because it failed to record the previous two. So, oh well, next time we should be able to land on the moon. Not with this design. God no. I'm gonna need to change it. I'm thinking more fuel. Not efficiency, more fuel. And touchdown! And engine safe. Is it gonna fall over? No, it's not. Let's yeah, why not? I forgot you can do this. Let's make some experiments on the grassland. Even though we already technically should know about everything here. Because we live on this planet, so... Whoa, 274 science. I'm going on the shopping spree next time. 2,000 euros recovered from the parts. Huh. Why is it so few? No. Huh, that's interesting.